Live from downtown Bakersfield, 23 ABC News starts now.
Remembering a legend. This morning, we'll take a look at the life and legacy of NBA superstar Kobe Bryant, killed in a helicopter crash in Southern California.
And we'll take a look at reaction from around the world as friends and fans share their thoughts on the Hall of Famer.
Good morning and thanks for joining us for 23 ABC News at 6 a.m. on this Monday. I'm Danielle Kernkamp.
I'm Mike Hart. We will get to that in just a moment. First, let's bring in Elena Rusk and take a look outside at what we can expect on this Monday. As wow, we have a lot moving in, it looks like.
Yeah, well to the north, unfortunately. Yesterday we had that system that came through and it provided some cool gray weather out there, and then it pushed out, as expected, no showers here in Kern County. So we have a dry weather pattern today as the storm tracks are up to the north for the next couple days. That leaves us clearing with some fog at this hour. We're at 46 here in Bakersfield, 20s and 30s into many mountain locations, 40s and 50s into much of the desert. Look at that climb for this afternoon to mostly clear skies and 59, right on track for average this time of year, but we are going to be warming things way higher than average by the end of the week, and I'll show you that in our extended forecast coming up. As for the fog this morning, we do have a dense fog advisory in effect, so we are watching for the potential to cause some slowing here on the valley floor. You see a little bit out there on the 58 way out to the west of town. We're also getting reports of lowered visibility in those foothills where low stratospheric clouds are trapped, but passes are open and no major incidents so far this morning.
Well, this morning the world continues to mourn the death of NBA superstar Kobe Bryant and try to come to grips with his death. The Laker legend and his daughter Gianna, two of 9 people killed in that helicopter crash.
Kobe and his daughter Gianna were reportedly on their way to a basketball game when the helicopter went down. Right now, the FAA and the NTSB are working to determine what exactly caused the crash. The NTSB is sending a team of 18 people from the East Coast to help with the investigation. The LAPD says weather and fog Sunday morning was so bad that it grounded its helicopter fleet. Investigators are still working to identify others on board.
We offer our condolences to the families at this point, and I just want to reassure everybody we're doing everything we can to confirm identifications and give closure to the families involved.
Los Angeles County Chief Medical Examiner Jonathan Lucas said because of the rough terrain in the area, recovery of the bodies could take several days.
Kobe Bryant, of course, playing 20 seasons in the NBA, coming right out of high school. 23 ABC's Leslie Gooden takes a look back at the life of one of the greatest to play this game.
He was born Kobe Bean Bryant. To the world, the 41-year-old was a global basketball phenomenon. The son of a pro basketball player, the Philly native finished high school and was quickly drafted by the NBA.
Greatness lies ahead for this young man.
At the time, Bryant was the youngest player in the league's history at just over 17 years old.
I think a lot of people, even when I came out of high school, I think people were kind of giving me the cold shoulder to begin with, because I think, unfortunately, some people wanted me to fail because I defied the odds.
The MVP spent his entire pro career with the LA Lakers, winning 5 NBA championships with the team. And during his 20 seasons, Bryant became one of the league's top scoring players. He even surpassed Michael Jordan, becoming 4th on the NBA's all-time scoring list. On 2 occasions, he helped secure the Team USA Olympic gold on the world stage. But Bryant dealt with controversy too. In 2003, he was charged with sexual assault, accused of raping a 19-year-old hotel employee. The charges were later dropped and the case was settled in civil court. Bryant also overcame various sport-related injuries and always determined to heal and return to the court. Then in the fall of 2015, he announced his plan to retire from the NBA and played his final game in 2016. The following year, his jersey numbers 8 and 24 were retired. Since then, he's made his mark on Hollywood, winning an Academy Award for his animated film, Dear Basketball. But his greatest accomplishment may have been off the hardwood. He was a husband and a proud father of 4 children.
We all have moments like this in life where it just seems like that day is never going to end. You know, it just seems like the moment that you're in just feels like the darkest moment to you. You know, and at that point, you really kind of have to step outside of yourself and put it in perspective and understand that, you know, I've had many, many blessings, a lot of things to be thankful for.
At 6'6", Bryant was more than just a literal giant. LA Mayor Eric Garcetti wrote, "Bryant inspired, amazed, and thrilled people everywhere. With his incomparable skill on the court and awed us with his intellect and humility as a father, husband, creative genius, and ambassador for the game he loved. Loza Gooden, 23 ABC News, connecting you.
And Laker fans in Bakersfield got the chance to see Kobe Bryant up close and personal during the early 2000s. This is video from October 18th, 2005, when the Lakers were here for a preseason matchup against the Washington Wizards at then Centennial Garden. The Laker guard lighting up the crowd with assists and his sharp shooting, and took time after the game to talk about playing here and looking at every moment on the court as a learning experience.
Yeah, well, Bakersfield is always a fun place to come. You know, they're always very supportive of us, and you know, we enjoy coming here to give them a show. You know, it's a good win for us as far as being able to come back and so forth. And you know, the positive thing is that we were able to recognize some things in our execution that we were able to take advantage of, and that's a very good sign.
The Lakers played more than a half dozen preseason games right here in town.
And as fans on social media continue to mourn Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gianna, take a look at this 2018 interview with Jimmy Kimmel as he talks about his daughter's love of the game.
When we go out and fans will come up to me and she'll be standing next to me and they'll be like, hey, you gotta have a boy, you and V gotta have a boy, man. You got somebody carry on the tradition, the legacy. She's like, oh, I got this. You know, boy for that, I got this. Like, that's right. Yes, you do. You got this.
Gianna was 13 years old. Kobe coached his daughter's club basketball team.
And right now, we are just learning the names of 2 more victims of that deadly plane crash. Our LA affiliate saying family and friends have identified Sarah Chester and her daughter Peyton Chester as 2 more of the victims. Family, friends, and Orange Coast College already confirming that among those who were killed in the crash, OCC baseball coach John Altobelli. His brother telling ABC7 in LA that Altobelli, along with his wife and daughter, were on board the helicopter. He coached at OCC for 27 years, racking up more than 700 wins on the diamond. According to ABC7, family and friends also confirming that Christina Mauser, an assistant basketball coach at Harbor Day School in Orange County, was also killed in the crash. The Los Angeles County Coroner's Office has yet to officially identify anyone that was killed.
All right, let's switch gears right now and bring in Elena Russ. Take another look at how the week is starting, because this is not how it's going to end.
No, it's going to be quite different. So we have storm tracks up to our north. Yesterday's precipitation pushing well off to the east, leaving us calm and clearing here at home. So that's that perfect fog recipe. And we did get a dense fog advisory issued about 20 minutes ago. We're at 46 here in the heart of the valley with some of that low-hanging fog for the valley and especially into the foothills where some low clouds are also creating lowered visibility. But it's going to lead to a pretty seasonal afternoon. Moderate air quality here on the valley floor. No burning unless you have a registered device, and a high of 59 with clearing skies. We're going to call it partly cloudy the first half of the day, mostly clear this afternoon. Overnight tonight, more 40s, another chance of fog heading into tomorrow morning, and then 60 for your Tuesday. But like you mentioned, big change coming at the end of the week with a huge warm up. Some of the nicest temperatures we've seen in weeks. I'll show you that, how long it's lasting, and why it's happening coming up.